Let's make this side table except cooler. First, I'm starting with some mold release. I'm spraying that in my silicone mold so that nothing sticks. I'm taking my Surf Prep 5mm Pro Foam and cleaning up the live edges of my wood, getting that all tucked into my mold, and then clamping it down with Bessie clamps so nothing moves as I pour the epoxy. Then I've got my resin calculator to see how much epoxy I need for each pour. With art resin, you can pour 1/8 of an inch at a time. So I'm getting that all mixed up with my hardener. Then I am going to stir, grab my eye candy pigments. I chose a nice iridescent black for the base. You do need to actually stir this together for 3 minutes. Then I'm going to get my first pour in and I'm going to hit that with my heat gun. You don't want to use a torch on silicone molds because you can burn them. Putting in my pine cones and then some more epoxy. I also like to keep a separate mold for any excess epoxy I have. Hitting that again, putting in more pine cones and clear resin in the top, and then getting it all demolded and then taking it to mill it up. And I'm going to hit that with my Surf Prep White Lightning, sanded it to 320. Then I rounded over the edges and hit those with my Pro Foam. Now for the base, which was sanded to 120, I am putting on Rubio Monaco Pure. I just love how this looks, how it looks on the walnut and makes that grain really, really pop. Then for the top, I'm using Walrus Oil Furniture Butter. I love Walrus Oil products. They're plant-based. There's no harsh chemicals and no VOCs, so it's safe to use these with bare hands, and you can do this process with your children as well. It's just one thing I love about their products. Get this all put on. It just makes that epoxy pop. And you guys let me know what you think of this project below.